Hey guys, Ephraim from LP3 Cronus here, and I just wanted to bring you a war recap against definitely the best clan we've ever faced, North Rememberers. And I know we are on the losing side of this, but I just wanted to show you this war because it was actually unbelievable. They have 205 war wins. They were on like a 30-something clan war winning streak. They're good. Needless to say, they're good. We put up a heck of a fight. We really gave it our all. Lost by 7. Just wanted to compare the 3 stars. They had 23 stars. We had 12. And the average destruction, we had 82.3 and they had 87. So the average destruction was there. We just couldn't seal the deal like they could. So I just wanted to show you a few of our 3 stars. And it was the way it usually goes. Their higher Town Hall 9s we weren't able to 3-star, and their lower Town Hall 9s we were. And that's just how it goes sometimes, especially against a clan as good as this. Just really, really impressive, and we're just happy that we were able to stay in the game with them, and we'll hopefully be able to beat them next. So I just want to show you this attack by Kit. Just because it was a really, really great attack. They all had anti-3-star bases, obviously, and it seems like from this war, the best way to attack an anti-3-star base is almost always with a 2 or 3 golem hog attack. It just seems like anti-3-star bases are so good against preventing balloons from doing real damage because they're so spread out, or whatever the case may be. But it looks like 2 or 3 golem Gohos are the way to go. So he has 3 golems here going out on this base. They obviously all had dragons in their clan castle, and Kit decides to go in from the top side. It's a long walk to the queen, as you'll notice, but what a lot of these bases had are what we call the offset queen, which means that instead of the queen being directly in the center, the queen is off to one side, and usually on the other side is a bunch of double giant bombs. So if you're coming in with a hybrid, you have the option of either taking out the queen or the double giant bombs. As you'll see there, Kit was able to detonate one set with his kill squad, and sent all his hogs in from the left. Now he knows that the other double giant bomb is not going to be an issue. There goes one of them, and there's the other. And he did this perfectly. That jump was just open enough for him to get those skeletons over to take out that last double bomb set before his hogs were able to path over it. Now he knows that all the double giant bombs are gone. He perfectly places that, keeps all his hogs alive. We'll speed this up a little bit. And aside from a couple of spring traps, which were also excellently placed, these guys had amazing bases, will tear through the rest of this base. And a great attack from Kit. Oh, there was one Tesla down there, but after that goes down, then his hogs will roam free and do the rest of the damage. So, an excellent attack by Kit, just explaining to you how some of their bases were designed, and it really, the majority, I'd say, of all there was 60 attacks on each side. I'd say out of the 120 attacks, I would say probably 70 of them, oh, thanks, Spencer, I'd say probably 70 of them were Gohos. So that seems to be the prevailing strategy. Now, this is a little bit of a weird anti-3-star base. It's a little more symmetrical and a little more compact than usual. VNV goes in with, again, the 3 golem Goho, very, very popular and very, very effective. The 3 golem Goho, and you'll see there are not that many double giant bomb spots on this base, and I think that's really one of the reasons why Goho is so effective against these anti-3-star bases. You'll either have to sacrifice space, meaning all the defenses will be far apart, or there just won't be very many places for you to put your double giant bombs. So Goho is really good at exploiting that, especially surgical Goho. So anyways, VNV sends in his golems, his kill squad. His wizards are actually the one who is taking down the CC. His king and queen get into the center of the base to get onto that queen. They'll get distracted for a minute, but his queen should lock on in a minute. He'll take her out right now, and you'll see VNV do this little surgical 3 on each defense. Again, they're so spread out that only one defense is targeting those 3 hogs at a time. So he did 3 hogs there, 3 hogs there. They'll meet up in the middle here, and then 3 hogs on the archer tower, 3 hogs on the cannon, 3 hogs, or the rest of his hogs, I guess, on the other 2 cannons, just so that everything can converge in the same place. And that's the other thing. When you're doing a surgical Goho, you want your hogs to be able to meet up, and that way you don't have to waste your heals. Don't forget, you're only going to have a couple heals, maybe 3, And if your hogs are so split apart, you'll never be able to heal them effectively. So doing a surgical and getting them all to meet in one spot is a critical aspect of a successful go-out. So, of course, V&V is one of our experts, and he gets the 3-star with his hogs, no problem. Great attack from him. Was that the attack I wanted to see? Or was it... No, where was it? Ricky... Sorry, I'm just trying to remember what the attack I wanted to show was. Aqua... Oh, here we go, Crimson. Alright, so now this base is a perfect example of the offset queen. Crimson's a Town Hall 10, but you'll see the base design, the queen is all the way in this bottom lower half compartment, and all 4 of the air defenses are on top, meaning your choice is either to take out some air defenses or to take out the queen. And it makes it really hard for an attacker, because if you're planning on doing something like a Go La Lune, or in this case, a Go Wee Lo, I guess, you have to leave that queen alive, and that can really screw with the end of your raid. So he decides to send in his 3 golems on each of these separate compartments, each with, it looks like 3 wizards on each compartment, and he is opting to take out as many air defenses as he can, as opposed to taking out the queen. So his kill shot is going in fine. He will be able to take out a bunch of these air defenses just because they are pretty clustered together. His golems are going to go in, and again, he has a level 10, Town Hall 10, I'll admit that straight away, but that doesn't make it necessarily a cakewalk to Town Hall, to 3-star Town Hall 9. So he's already taken out 3 of the 4 air defenses, and as they've already gone down, he drops his 8 balloons. Heroes at 75% health, and they will take out the 4th air defense momentarily. That free spell I don't even think was necessary. I think probably a rage would have done better for his balloons, but regardless, his balloons take out all but 2 or 3 of the remaining defenses, and his heroes are going to have enough juice to power the way through the rest of this raid. So it looks like he's got this cannon, a couple cannons, and a couple archer towers is what he's got left. And normally the advantage that Town Hall 10s have over Town Hall 9s is their heroes, but here he only has level 9 heroes, 15 and 17. So that wasn't even the entire attribution for the reason this raid went so well. And as a Town Hall 9, you have max balloons and max witches anyway. So I think Town Hall 9 could have done the same raid, or at least pretty similarly. I know, the extra not. Still. Great raid by Crimson, really, really well done. One of the disadvantages of this offset queen base design, but nonetheless, Crimson did a really good job of taking advantage of that. So again, a big shout out to North Rememberers. They're a great clan. I went over there for a visit shortly after the war had ended. They were a really nice bunch of guys. They talked about the fair play community and how the war scene was growing and changing, and Cronus is taking part in that. We gave them a run for their money. We did not come out on top, unfortunately, despite a couple of last-minute efforts. And hopefully we'll meet up again with them in the future and give them another good fight. So thanks so much for watching. Check out their work recap. I'm sure they're going to have one as well. And all the best. See you guys in the next one.